Better fucking mute that. Alright. Crack open a Red Bull, even though it's like, oh my god, it's 1:30 in the morning. Fuck, it's gonna be a horrible idea. And a little cherry ripe. What's called the strawberry? I'm really dying of a tumour, eh? Oh, tits. I love tits. They're lovely. Alright. What am I doing on this one? Alright. Never actually seen that one before. Alright, so, hold up. The Skyrim music playing. Have I launched Skyrim in the background? I have. Yeah, boy. Alright. Gonna go to this profit. Man, what a beefy PC, play both Skyrim and Oblivion at the same time.
Is there no one who would stand for the Nine? Oh my!
I will, good sir.
To what do I owe this honor? I am but a humble prophet. What business do you have with me?
You an albino, my friend? With some very broad eyebrows.
This is only the beginning. Umaril has returned, as foretold by Pelinal Whitestrake in his dying breath. Do you understand nothing? The blood speaks. I can read the ancient runes if you cannot. As uibala, umarale el nada rakuva.
Don't be speaking that elven shit to me, fella.
In the alien tongue. By the eternal power of Umaril, the mortal god occurred.
Yeah, let's get on to it, eh?
Alas.
Blah, blah.
You...
Yeah, we'll do that one.
Let the gods be the judge of that. The gods grant what I travel. If the... May the Eight and One guide your steps.
Now I got to, find friggin' way shrine. I mean, can't I? Hopefully I can. Oh my god, wrong button. Oh, bloody hell. Can I favourite it? How do I favourite things again? Cannot. Wait, no. Ah. Alright. It's got spells and shit. Nice. That's going to be useful. Alright. RK in the road between Anvil and Kvatch. You know what this place looks like? It looks a bit like Australia. It's just shaped like Australia. Just a little, cut a little bit there, kind of point that up a little bit, point that down a little bit, add a bit more space here, and you've got Australia. And put the Imperial City out here. That's Tasmania. Alright? Alright.
Is there no one who would stand?
Let's go and find some way. I remember this as a kid, right? So, I would have been probably 13, 14 when I played this game. And I had no, like, I've still got the CD case in my drawer. And I'm looking at the back of it and seeing that big ass... I mean, like, back in those days, right, playing games, the back of the case had to sell you on the game. There was no, like, I didn't have the internet. I didn't have YouTube to go and watch reviews and shit like that. Like, I had to read the back of the game. And if the back of the game sounded like a cool-ass story, I got it. And I saw this, like, hot chick in golden armor, and then I saw this fucking giant, fleshy-looking monolith, and I was like, yeah, shit's cool. And I didn't know how to activate it. I just heard that dude sprouting shit, and I was like, I'm not chasing those way shrines to get absolutely fucked to the moon and back. Turns out you needed to. I was like, how do I get to this mad realm? And then it turns out that pop-up message I ignored was it. So, if you're new to this, this save's a little bit older. I've actually played the Mages Guild, Fighters Guild, Thieves Guild, and Dark Brotherhood, and they've all got their own characters running around. I thought, why not play, the Holy Crusader, and then when the main quest starts, gather all the guild mates up and we go chasing some Oblivion gates, you know? Activate it here? No, I cannot activate it here. Who'd you kill, good sir? Oh, it's a wolf. It's a bloody wolf, mate. Cannot wait for Sky Oblivion either. Like, I will shit you. When I'm playing it, I'm gonna shed a few little tears. Until the fucking adoring fan finds me. Now, where am I on this map? Be up around here somewhere.
This is a holdup.
Oh my god.
Hand it over or die.
If I had epilepsy, they'd fucking scare the shit out of me.
Easily done. Now you will know pain.
Ain't my horse, you prick, okay? You missed. Come on, come over here. Leave me alone. My bad, sorry. Lockpick, everything else is useless. Let's go. Love those videos where like they rob you and you're wearing full like Daedric armor. Somehow the horse riding in Oblivion is also far better than it is in this game than it was in Skyrim. But you gotta give it to them. At least you can fight on a friggin' horse in Skyrim. Can we fucking... What the hell? That's what I wanted to do. Fuck me, dude. No, that's not it. I gave you hope then, eh? Alright, let's take another secondary look. I think we've just passed that because it's on the little bend right there. That's exactly where we're at it. It's obviously going to be like the most boring stream I've done, eh? Trying to find these friggin' things. If you're here, yeah, chuck a high. I'll yarn back. Essentially why I do these things. Bit of a conversation. Where the fuck are you? Oh, not again. What's this, a bear? There it is. Sweet. No, not Sky Oblivion. This is the remaster. I'm hoping. Now, I'm a very small channel, and I'm not here for popularity or anything like that. But I hate popularity. I hope to one day get early access to it with Sky Oblivion team. But that's a big if. I mean, he's not going to be throwing them out like wildfire. Everyone's got a YouTube channel. It will be definitely exciting though when it does. That's 100%. Ah, crap. Mara. What is the skin? Ingrad. Man, Sky Oblivion's gonna be the absolute G. And then eventually Skywind. Did I never played Morrowind? My favourite place until I got asked what the fine for necrophilia was. And I was old enough to know what that was. They shouldn't. I mean, end of the day, Sky Oblivion has said that they will give out like it for YouTubers and all that sort of stuff. But I don't consider myself a YouTuber because I'm nowhere near big enough, and I don't consider myself a YouTuber. I'm just a dude on the internet. If I do that, that'd be fucking lovely. I'd definitely be streaming the shit of that. But again, I see it more as like they're gonna give it to trusted channels that are like really big and shit that they know about, like Fudge Muppet. And Fudge Muppet are also Australians, which is pretty cool. Or like ESO, like other YouTubers that are pretty prominent in the YouTube scene. Button, Debella under Coral in the fork of the road. G'day, mate. G'day. Welcome to the channel. I've seen that you come over from Icarus' channel. What episode or chapter are you up to now? Oh my god, move forward. There we are. Oh, I don't want to kill me horse. Man, the controls in Oblivion horses were way better. Especially when you climb mountains completely vertically. Skyrim, their shit. I kind of hope that they add, I hope they add a sort of, like, in-game horse mechanic. One. Alright, we're done. Almost done. Which is this the Nibin? I don't remember which one. Clovia? I think this is Clovia and this is the Nimbinese. I don't fully know. Why are Imperials called Imperials? You know, shouldn't they be called like Nibinians or Clovians or, you know, like pain in the ass? I mean, you're not going to call the Eastern Ords and Western Ords. But why just call them Imperials? Should have called them the Cyrodids or some shit like that. It's not exactly there, it's on the road. Down here. Yeah, you got a few. I recently, before I chucked my channel up there for Icarus' channel, I had Dark Knight come over, because I put up a link in his Discord, and he found my stuff, and he said it took him 3 weeks to get through. So, like, don't come to my Discord, because I have a tendency to spoil shit. And at the moment, people keep arguing about stuff. Oh, don't kill Morse. Oh my god, this is some wild stuff. I don't know what the last one was, because I think you decided to watch it through the hero's perspective first, and went back to the previous. That's a pretty cool way of watching things. Like, I don't know if I've set the playlist up properly. Like, I'm really hoping you didn't watch the Red Wedding. I'm really hoping you didn't watch the, like, assassination one. That one's like meant to be like to be watched the end of like chapter... No. Yeah, episode 20 of, like, Journeys of the Dragonborn. Horse, my god, fucking, it's like a tank. But that one was my favourite episode. I think he wanted to put up, like, one of my latest ones, but I was like, I'll probably go with, like, the super... Like, we'll go up there, main hero. It's kind of the best place to start. Go back, go forwards. I do regret... I do want to do a couple of these episodes again one day. You realise that Cyrodiil's just a big hole in the ground, you know? Wish this map could zoom in, that'd be lovely. So it's on a little point. A little dip and then a little point. So that's the dip? No, it must be the point. Back up the hill I go. Oh, that's pretty good. You say you haven't gone like into the Soul Cairn yet or something like that. Or you might have done. That's, I think she comes to Dragonborn soon after that. Oh my god, bloody Gibbs. Isn't it a slur these days for small people? I love slurs, I really do. My god, turn it. Oh my god, far out, right out. Piss off your flying blowjob. We'll find out if you're looking forward to it. We'll find out. Dark Knight was looking forward to it too. His favourite character, isn't it? But there's like probably 3 weeks of stuff there to watch. It's been taking me like 3 years to do. Where in the godforsaken is this shithole? Alright, let me have a quick look at the map. Alright, dip. Oh, wrong one. Wrong button. What do you mean I can't read? Fuck it. Where's this thing? I'm gonna kill it. There you are. Come here, you fuck. I can eat something, you fucking prick. Fucking taste it. Alright. There's a first dip in the road. It's kind of... Alright, so it must be the first dip around here somewhere. They're annoying. They just, you know, they fly and they shoot magic at you. It's a nice little gallop. Look at this little galloper. Mudcrabs in this game are vicious, eh? Like dead set. Like Skyrim, they're just, you know, they're peaceful unless you get too close to them. And this, they're just ruthless. They see you and they want blood, eh? Funniest moment of my life was hearing a guy go, "You dare face the wrath of the Imperial Legion!" And you get there and he's fighting a mudcrab. I understand that energy with how lethal, you know, with how brutal they are in this game. It can't be in the snow. It can't be in this. It has to be in the snow. I'm going to Bruma to find a fucking way shrine. It has to be in the snowy region. This is one the hardest one to find. I'm going to look downstairs here. Also remember that there was a drowning mechanic in this game, like for NPCs, and I couldn't beat Manamaka, but he got stuck under a log or some shit and he died from drowning, and I was like, get fucked. You know, like, you were good at necromancy, but you weren't good at fucking whatever the water magic is. Where'd my horse go? This game's a classic. Love it. I mean, the first game before that, was Dragon Age Origins, and oh god, that was just god tier. That was god tier game making, and they just went downhill after that. And the last one was a bit of a fucking absolute spit on the Dragon Age name, but I ended up finding the Elder Scrolls, and I just found that game that was made for me. It's actually Fallout first. Fallout. Bit of a weird thing. I did not understand that. I was like, what the fuck? We're meant to be in the future, right? Yet, here I am, looking at retro cars and retro outfits, and yet some fucker's trying to murder me with a plasma rifle. Alright, that one's done. Now we're going to go here. Have I got... this is old save, so I definitely should have... Go Juliana's first. Juliana's? Don't even need, because I hate cardio, even if it's pixelated. Yeah, they're vicious in this game, eh? Like, I still kind of like about it. When you leave a building in Skyrim, they don't follow you outside. I took the vampires from the Azura quest when I first started playing it, and they just were smacking me around like a wet ragdoll. I ran up the thing, and they kept chasing me, so I was like, oh, fuck. So I ran them back to the worshippers, and I was like, fuck you guys. You set me after these guys. They're your problem now. And they all got murdered apart from this, like, one of them, I think. I was like, serves you bastards right for sending me, some pleb, to get murdered by a bunch of crazy bastards. You can deal with it. It's your problem. I do not love it, man. Oh, fuck with him, you filthy little peasant-looking dog. Just fucking taste it. You deserve it, you fucking prick. Origins was the absolute best game ever. I mean, the ability to start off in the game, like, as like I don't know, man. I loved it. Like, you could start off as you have a different story, right? And I played the basic, boring human noble. And what I liked about it, and this is before like gay marriage even became legal in the United States, is you could play a gay character, right? So at the very start of the game, you got this brother and sister, and you can flirt with either one no matter what sex you were. You took them back to your place, and whenever one you took back to your place, caught an arrow to the face later on when like your brother's mate tried to betray you. And like that was the shit. And you know, if you were gay, you could date the assassin bloke, or you could, if you were a lady, you could marry Liliana, who was like a god tier follower, like a voice of an angel. But like that was a game of games, and then they just went downhill after that. Sniff out this thing for me, eh, Wolf? You fucking prick. Look, I'm taking some food. Here's some food. Come on, here's some food for you. At least the Red Dead you to run him over and just fucking rip into him. It's a lovely hunting ground. Yeah, go hunt some wolves, you prick. You'd think this one would be easy to find, it being on the coast. I tried to play, oh nice, he's doing his job. I tried to play Inquisition, but I couldn't get into it. I did love its startup menu though, like, being able to pick your stories. That shit's god tier. I really hope the next Elder Scrolls game does it. With all the choices you get in Skyrim from Dawnguard and or Volkia. Alright, fuck you, buddy. In your ass. Fucking take it. Yeah, give him some. Have it lift up. Right, I'll let you do it. I'll give you some teabag on the wolf. Okay, ready? Fucking give him some. Give him some of that fucking horse. Oh, wait, he's actually standing on it. That's actually got collision on the horse. Yeah, that's even better. Yeah, fuck that wolf. Fucking fuck it. No, don't do that. That's Lover's Lab shit. Alright, back to, Typical Carter. Fucking smooth killer. Alright, it's further down the road, hopefully. Don't listen to Carter either, man. He's a big doubter. He's a big anti-anything good, you know. He just likes to doubt everything. He's like, I don't know, eh? He's like, it's hard to describe, you know. It's hard to describe him. If you're having a good day, just as soon as he starts talking, it's going to go to shit. But you know what? I've come to the conclusion that the Stormcloaks are not set to win the Civil. Like, I think... Alright, so... I can make a video on this later, I might, because, you know, I might get in some more people and sort of stuff like that, but... I think the canon ending is 100% Imperials, because it seems like the Stormcloak stuff was added last minute. I'm praying here, can you guys fuck off? Fucking dirty dog. Two reasons. Because the whole, like, Dark Brotherhood thing, like, think about it, like, it's a massive plot hole. You're gonna go kill the Emperor in Solitude when the Stormcloaks own it. His boat's just gonna rock up. He's like, oh yeah, don't worry guys, I know you just kicked me 5th Legion out of Skyrim, but just let me come visit me cousin, I'll sit back in my old castle, have a few drinks, talk to the nobles, have a merry old fucking time. Makes no sense whatsoever. Also, the Thalmor Ambassador is still open. I mean, there's no, like, hanging out and having them in your land because, oh, they're enemies, but we'll still even stay there in case for political reasons. The Thalmor and the Stormcloaks aren't the sort of, we'll talk to you later, they're the sort of see pointy ears on sight and rip them off. You know, it's just, it feels very last minute. They could have spent some time and removed the Dark Brotherhood questline completely from it, in that way, which would have sucked, but would have made more sense story-wise. Or at least had the Thalmor Ambassador abandoned, and like maybe you found the dossiers in the corner somewhere because they tried to burn everything, or they left Ulfric's dossier there to be found to kind of really stir the populace up against him. But it seems like the Stormcloaks were just added as a choice last minute in development for Skyrim, and that it's obviously... What the shit? Get off the horse, you're wigging out, taking too much drugs. It just, yeah, seems very last minute that the Empire was destined to win. With the Thalmor party invasion, makes no sense for the Stormcloaks. Then going to kill the Emperor while his secret police are walking around Skyrim to make sure the holds are safe, even though they're now Stormcloak, with their uniforms on, like... Fuck me dead, man. You think the CIA is going to walk around with the CIA badge on with a check if things are safe? That's stupid. It's obviously a game, but this game that sometimes annoys me. With this big ass plot holes. Was it this one? I think it was this one. Oh my god. It was that one. Beside the pond. So the pond was around here. Do I bring that vicinity? Oh the gods, I don't. Yeah, like if you've completed, that's what I mean, even more sense to why it's more immersive. It makes more sense that the Dark Brotherhood, that the Imperials win, because it's a questline that really suits the purpose after you've completed the Civil War questline with the Imperials, that the Emperor comes and you kill him. It makes so much sense that the Empire is obviously the canon choice for victory in Skyrim. But obviously it's going to piss a shit ton of people off. Because I got someone on my Discord that, him and Carter are best friends, and he's obviously very Stormcloak because he believes in the Vikings gods and that sort of stuff, and he's there for a religious reason because he feels that prosecution in his own life. And then you've got people that come from countries like Ireland and other places where there's a major sort of imposing force that is conquering their lands. Can you swim fast, you fuck? Oh my god. It's obviously either because there's a major force in your lands you don't like them, or it's a religious sort of thing. And they're going to be pissed if Bethesda decide to pick that the Stormcloaks won and the Stormcloaks lost and the Legion won. So that's why I really like the idea of the sort of Inquisition startup to where you choose your story. Say for example, we're in High Rock or Hammerfell, the next game, or maybe both, and then like something happens but you need like an emergency backup force. like the heroes come rolling out of the province of Skyrim. And if you choose the Legion one, it's the 5th Legion. If you chose the Stormcloaks one, it's now Skyrim's new, Blue Bear Army. Whatever they're named, or they could just be called the Stormcloaks. But that would be, fun. At least to have both sides. You're not killing me fucking horse, you prick. Oh my god, leave my horse alone. Yeah, destroying the dub. I mean, honestly, right, so you'll see the assassin character, and the reason I decided not to kill the Dark Brotherhood, because you miss out on so much story and content. I mean, I'm pretty sure you get the Blade of Wood by killing Astrid, don't you? That's like the major thing you want, but... I mean, it's just, if there was like a counter quest, like you could actually join the Pentilius Oculatus and fight against him, that would be sick. Like, you're tracking down an assassin, and they end up, it's like a time fight, like... Do you save the chef, or are you too late, or are you too stupid, and blah blah, and he gets killed, and things like that. And you kind of catch on to what they're doing, and you meet the assassin at Victoria's wedding, and you're able to save her or some shit. I think there's a quest mod for that now, but... Very nice. Oh, it's pretty much almost on point with this one. That'd be sick. I mean, counter guilds, right? Like the Fighters Guild and the Blackwood Company. I'm pretty sure the next Elder Scrolls game, it's a rumour though, that it's going to be a bit like Morrowind. There's going to be multiple guilds you can join. But like, it's not going to be expensive like that, but it's going to have like... It's going to have an opposing guild that you fight against. So either like you become like a dishonourable mercenary in it for the gold. That's going to be a bit of a bitch to find. I'm going to map up, you bastard. That's good. The camera's still trotting. Oh, yeah, look. Killing your own emperor is a bit of a scumbag thing to do. But I mean, you've all for it. Fucking skeever. I don't know, man. I mean, you join the Legion, end up betraying the Emperor, all that sort of thing. But my assassin's actually an Imperial. He's an Elder Scrolls Online Imperial. But the Dark Brotherhood, it also seems like it's last minute sort of thing. Because, like, you go and join the Stormcloaks, you just played the game, like, oh yeah, fuck you, I'm going to fight the Nords. And then you fight with the Nords, and then you got to go kill the Emperor who just rocks up in Skyrim after he's just been kicked out of the province. It's like, it makes no sense at all. At that point, if you're really big into story and that sort of thing, you just got to kill the Dark Brotherhood. Is that a hunter, or is it a bandit? Oh my lord, imps. Good sir, can you help me, good sir? Oh, you're an absolute good sir. Hey, it's actually, I don't remember these guys. Fucking leave my horse alone, you prick.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
That is rude beyond word.
For the Empire!
Foragers, I didn't actually remember you guys. That's actually kind of cool, That's sick shit. That's immersive. Imperial soldiers out hunting and shit. Oh, there's no justification needed for killing Gralod. She's a cunt. Like, proper cunt. And that's an easy choice, 100%. I mean, you don't even need to be doing the quest line, right? Like, if you were new to Skyrim and you went into the orphanage at the start, before you met Eretino, you'd straight up just murder the bitch. Like, what an absolute cunt, And you go just go murder her. Like, I tried so many times to film the scene where my guy just walks into the room with like black hood and skull mask on and just fucking decapitates her in front of the kids. It's like, my guy, he's an assassin, right? He's a twisted soul, like proper evil, and you'll figure that out later on. And even he's like, well, isn't she a bitch? And he just walks up and slaughters her in front of the kids. But he's not a very good soul. I mean, he's killed kids before and old ladies and all sort of things to get the job done. I think someone made like a good job. Like I think, what's his name? He's made some awesome mods, but he made like a get her like killed in a better way. And I was like, better way? I'm not going to go through extra steps to murder this bitch. It's not like, I don't need a mod for that. I just walk in, I cut her head off, I walk outside, job is done. I don't need to poison a meat or anything like that. Just straight up spectacle for the kids. These guys are so young and innocent that when that sort of stuff happens around them, they don't process it like an absolute murder. Like you see the adult, like the caretaker, the younger one. She freaks the fuck out and like runs away. These kids like, yeah, fuck yeah, decapitation. They're so excited. And you probably would be if you know, some cunt like that got their head taken off. Oh man, like honestly, Bethesda wouldn't be what they are without mods. There's no doubt in my mind about it. And even if they are struggling with whatever game they're making or whatever they're doing, as long as they stay on the modder side, they'll prevail, 100%. And look at Starfield. Like that game got bullied by mostly everyone, and already there's like a 400 gigabyte mod that turns into Star Wars. I thought that'd take like 15 years or so, but I'm very surprised at as far as it is already. You'd need a whole entire new SSD card for that, just to be able to play fucking the Star Wars mod. Modders are elite. I know, because I'm one of them. What in the shit? Oh, what is this? Is this one of the knights from the thingy bob?
Well met, traveler. Have you heard the call of the
Oh,
prophet?
it is.
Do you
Sweet.
walk
I don't
the
remember.
pilgrim's
I think
way?
I've seen this once before when I was a kid. Because I'm pretty sure he's mentioned if you don't see him, he gets killed later on.
As do I. Perhaps we can share the road, as long as our paths lie together.
Well, no, I'm almost done.
I have taken up the prophet's call to defend the faith. Only a true knight, wielding the Crusader's relics, can stop the evil that now threatens us. I walk the pilgrim's way, as did the questing knights of old. I
Dwarven
would
armor.
be glad of your company on the road. The blessings of the Nine upon your quest.
Mind that, right.
Perhaps our paths will cross again.
Sky Oblivion, I can't wait for you, you beautiful thing. I have a nice white steed with like the Divine Crusaders thing on it. What I wish there was. I wish there was like a proper horse mod where you'd see people on horses like hunters. Like honestly, this shit's cool. It's okay. This guy's getting robbed. Give me. This is even better. I love this. Oh! Can I get more horses?
I am Lathan, squire to Sir Roderick of Wayrest.
there you go.
We are on a holy quest for the Crusaders' relic. Farewell.
Of Wayrest. You're an Imperial. Yeah? Don't still. Oh, yeah, my bad. You know, like, the horses in this were so much more active, even though they don't fight in combat. I mean, I wish I saw more of that in Skyrim. Like, I wish during Civil War battles that someone coming in with a horse. That shit would be sick, man. That'd be sick as. Alright, back to quest hunting and shit. I got one more, I think. This big bastard down here in the Black Marsh territories. Should be on the road between the crosses of Azirod. Shit, I don't even know what the hell I'm looking at. Horses on drugs. Halfway between. Alright. I think it could be here or there. Yeah, they do. Kind of reminds me of Battlefield 5, like when you go to move backwards, but you try to move... I don't know. I can see what I mean. Mud crabs. Vicious little fuckers. You should be able to step on them. You should be able to step on them, little fuckers. You know, have the horse just crack it open. Like, if I try to like move backwards right now, it's just gonna pivot me around. Oh, there's a bridge. Nice. Oh, alright. Hey, leave the bloody horse on, you lunatic. Give me your money. No money, what a shit-ass bandit. What is going on with my health bar right now? What's going on with me? Have I been like Wingardium Leviosa? I'd certainly love a lot more. Like, apparently the rumor is, especially with like Starfield and Starships, that they might have like sailing ships or things like that. That'll be cool. That will be cool. For shizzle. But I hope they add more horse content. Alright, he's nearby. That means it's obviously right in front of us. And what's swinging at me? So, horsey man, can you help me? So horsey man? Thanks, fella. I'll get the last one for you, okay? You hear that? Is it a Khajiit that's chasing me? Oh, what a racist! You know, deserve to be a knight.
That the best you can do?
You mangy house cat.
They're both racist. They're both united in their cause. Lovely bit of work, guys. Lovely bit of work. They'll fucking call these bastards. They're a bunch of racists. Alright. I think I've done them all. Has the quest given me... Or have I missed one somehow? I prayed at the... What have I got left there? I don't know. Did I pray at it? Sugargrass. Oh, the sugar... I haven't actually done this one, I don't think. Yeah, because you are destined to become the Mad God. Let's go have a look at it. Especially there is a very big suspect unit here. I think that deserves the chopping block. Or the wood chipper. Because he's a bit of a weird cunt, likes to eat children. It's a party. Especially when he likes to eat children wearing his underwear. It's just not a very... It's not on.
I wish there were children here.
Oh my god.
Scrumptious, darling children. I haven't eaten in so long. Ravel will tell me what to do. You too.
My god.
By the gods, there's a psychopath on the loose. Assault! Here!
You deserved it.
Someone's been murdered!
Oh, that's magic. I'm just pure of madness inside the blade.
Someone's been murdered!
Who's next?
Someone's been murdered!
Nah, you, I need, alright, fine.
Do your worst.
I need juice. I need juice. It needed to be done. I'm sorry, guys. I know. Oh my god, I got one.
Someone's been murdered!
I win. Okay, I win. I'm out of here now. You absolute sycophants. The vigilance of Stendar have a point. I felt good. Fucking sick prick eating children. Same level as disgust. Alright, what I need to do now, because I'm pretty sure I did them all. I'm pretty bloody sure. Okay. Let me just double check, because I know I prayed at them. Obviously Stendar there. Done that one, done that one. Did I do Zenithar? I don't think I did a Zenithar. I don't think I did. I think I skipped it. I wish you told me which ones I'd done. I might have done Talos. I don't know if I did the Scimitar. It's not ringing a bell. AI is very, yeah, look, it's a very hated topic. Well, quite a few people. Well, that was easy. Holy shit. But it's how you use it. I've got in trouble with it before. I used the modded voice without the permission of the actress for Serana, and she cracked the shits at me, which is fair, 100%. And I removed the voice and put back the original Serana. But it's how you use it. You know, like if I'm going on the internet and have like some of them are funny, like Trump saying absolute dog shit. That's pretty funny sometimes.
Hail, knight! You seek my relics with a
If you use
worthy
it wrong, then you're a dickhead. But if you use it just to, like as a tool for a story and things like that, then good on you.
Your prayers have woken me
I don't
from my endless
put the
dream.
stuff for ads.
Or
Because
perhaps you have entered my dream.
I don't believe in using
and I
it for
still
'cause
sleep.
if I'm making money off other people's voices,
I think
I don't get
others
trouble
have
with that.
sometimes spoken to me. Others like you, but my memory is doubtful. Perhaps the others came after you. Your need must be great for the gods to allow us to speak. Has Umaril the accursed
this guy's actually
found
gay.
a way
The
back?
Crusader. He was with a need fella that got killed.
Of
And
a
it's sending
foul
that shit crazy.
race, a thousand curses upon his unholy name. I thought I'd won, but I should have known. The slave masters are a cunning breed. Umaril found a way to cheat death as I could not.
Apparently you did. You were at
If
Potama's
you
deathbed.
would seek for my relics, I know little that can help you. All that has passed
Emperor
since
goes
my
outside
death
for a
is like
piss over the city.
mists.
Looks up and he's like,
My
what the
mind
fuck?
cannot
Am
take
I high
hold
or
of.
something? Have I done too much skooma? It's fucking two dudes up there having a conversation.
My friends built a shrine upon the site of my death, where the elves tormented me in a final act of revenge. I can show you where it once stood. Perhaps it is there still. Fare thee well, Sir Knight. May the gods grant you to
I definitely use it as a spell checker. Sometimes I'll put like my line in.
as I fail.
So like if I'm saying something as a character, like say Tonorak is he's my brute. He's just a funny, laid back, sort of no filter guy, and I put a lot of my inner Australian into him, and sometimes it might improve the line where it might change something that it's very Australian for me to say without realizing that it's actually would make no sense to foreigners. And he'll classify it, make it better. Or like Minerva, who's my high elven mage. She's meant to be very smart and intellectual. And I'm not that fucking intellectual where I'm going to think of great, smart, intelligible words. And I'll be like, make this sound smarter. It's still my line, but it's just improved. Fucking I don't really want to ride out, do it. I mean, I only started using, like, shit you not, and you'll probably get to it. But when Ragnar gets to the Dawn Guard, you hear that line like she'll be the wall that stands within the darkness. That's when I start using AI lines to help me, like improve my stuff. That was the first time where she like comes all heroic. When the Dawn Guard stand between the line, that was the first time. Everything before that I had to spell check myself before I realized that AI could help me with that. And I went through a lot of like mistakes having to get the right thing. It was embarrassing. My English is shithouse. Oh fuck, I'm not riding there. Too lazy for that shit. And I use it for like for in-game paintings. So obviously I'm not a painter, and obviously it's a very good tool for me to make music, to voice the characters. It's very essential for them. I mean, I could probably sound like the male brute, Farkas, and a couple of the male characters. But obviously, I'm a grown-ass man. I'm not going to sound like Sigurd or Ragni. You know, I'm not going to be doing a girl's voice either. But very essential for the voices. And obviously music. I mean, I don't know if you've seen any of my music videos yet that go into these stories, because we're not that far yet, but it's very essential for that. And also tracks. Like, there's only so much I can use from what I've found with the Elder Scrolls. I've also brought music from independent music guys, so I can add those in. And again, I believe if you can buy it, buy it. AI music isn't as great. Sometimes I get some absolute bangers that I got to tell you. I get some absolute bangers that I think is like just amazing tracks, like gorgeous tracks. This is for a much sadder scene later on, but you'll hear it in the background. I'll have to try and adjust the volume of it. Like, if it's really good, I'll keep it. And this is obviously AI made. Fucking unbelievable. Because I think it goes for like 5 minutes this one. Sometimes I have varieties of them. But like if it's really good, I'll keep it. I mean, if it makes me feel something, because I use them just for tracks for like, because Elder Scrolls, it doesn't always have the right combat music. There's like 3 or 4 tracks that I've gotten from the Elder Scrolls, like Oblivion, fucking Skyrim, Elder Scrolls Online. Normally I pull my music from Elder Scrolls Online, because I want to keep it Elder Scrolls. But there's only so much I can do with that to ride the feeling. Sometimes AI really just kicks it up, and I've made. I'll play one in the background. It's called Ashes of My Destiny. It's one of my favourite songs. To go to my YouTube for that one. And it's literally like a song the Dragonborn is singing. And it's much later on. I think you'll hear it in episode 20. You'll hear it before the Red Wedding, which pretty much is a cop out of like the Red Wedding from. But I call it the Red Wedding of like Second Seed, so it doesn't sound so stupid. Let's have a look here. Linus, nope. There we go. All right, it's going to start up. Shouldn't be any ads. Here we go. It's like Ragni singing. Shouldn't spoil anything, I don't think. Well, kind of. You won't know until you're there.
Your fire's cold, the night is long. I faces in the flame. I whisper softly each lost name, afraid the ones who stand with me will drown beneath my prophecy. The tomb may shake the mountain tops, but I can't make this sorrow stop. The world demands my sacrifice, and love is always the price. I am the last, the broken one, born from the voice from dragon's tongue. But every soul I dare to keep is carried off into the deep. If love is mine, it will not stay. My destiny will burn it away. If there's a dawn beyond this fight, let them survive to see the light. Take me instead, just let them live. It's all I ask, all I can give. I am the last, yet still I stand alone against the dying land. The ones I love may fade from me, but in my heart they'll always be. Though fate may steal their lives away, their love will never burn
Now, obviously, that sort of stuff is going to make musicians and songwriters very scared, right? I mean, like, it's unbelievable how good that can be. And I like to use my brain sometimes. Like, I use ChatGPT to either make my lines better or just definitely spell check them because my English is dog shit. And I'll use ChatGPT and I'll write like a 3-page essay on this character and what they do and what they're going through, and I'll ask ChatGPT to try and write that into a song. So not only does it write me the song, I'll then copy paste the song if it looks cool. I'll chuck it into Suno, which is the AI program I use for making songs. And if it sounds good, it sounds good, and that was one of them. And that's kind of like the story, because I used it because traveling in Skyrim, I mean, I don't want to tell a story where I'm spending 10 minutes walking from one location to another. It sounds very stupid. It sounds stupid. And so I thought, why not chuck a song in there? People can listen to a song, listen to a story, and kind of, it makes the traveling time a lot shorter, because it might take me like 15-20 minutes to walk from Morthal, like to physically walk from Morthal to Solitude, where I can just get the song. It might be 5 minutes, and I can cut that 20-minute walk to a 5-minute walk, or I can tell a story with like visions and stuff like that in the past. So sometimes music vids are pretty good because it can kill time and travel, or they can tell a story. And yeah, Carter stole my my song and made his character sing it. I actually tried to put them both together, Carter, but the times didn't match up. So there's a certain part in the song where like there's a lot of humming, but like your version just skipped through that. There's my horse. So yeah, like, I listened to some AI songs in Mavis, you know, and they sound shit. Either like I think it's more of the male voices, I think, but sometimes they can sound pretty good. I guess it's the right song, the right track, and things like that. And I got found sooner by one of my Discord guys who got absolutely bullied last night by other Discord guys. He did this song where it's like it had like a gangster song with my name in it, because I gave him some assets, I think, for a different game that I made mods for. I think it was a mod that I made for the Pentalis Ocularis to make him look a bit more, I'm gonna get robbed here, aren't I? I have a feeling we'll get robbed here. This is just a robbable bridge. And then once he showed me Suno, man, like it just took a new thing. Like the tracks in the background that are gonna give a bit more flair to the game. All for the setting, so during a conversation, you know, you might hear AI music come through. Instead of it not sounding like, oh yes, rob me! No, you're an actual bandit. Leave my horse line, you absolute monster, eh?
Yeah.
That mustache, and you're like an 80s French porn star, you know?
Yeah.
Oh no, you got a bit of a mustache. Doesn't work anymore.
Whoa.
Just been bullies, and I'm the sort of bloke where I'm just too Australian to give a shit. I really am. Yeah, I saw this unfolding before I went to bed. Would have been around like 24 hours ago. I was like, fuck it, you know? It builds character. People bullying each other builds character. I'm very Australian. It's like, you know, throw some hands at each other. Once you're done, you'll be like, fuck, sorry, bro, I understand, I'll buy you a beer. Well, this is how it was when I was growing up, you know? Now people just sort of knife you and try to machete you or some shit. I gotta read them up. Oh my god, I'm half blind. Wait, did my horse die? Oh, I wasn't watching. I was on my phone. They were right about on your phone driving. Dude, even in Elder Scrolls game, I can't watch my phone. Oh, bro, how rude is that? How rude is that? Fucking hell. Oh well, shit happens. That's what I get for being on my phone. Fucking jumped off a cliff. Nice white horse too. Would have been awesome for like a divine saddle on him or something like that. Got a fucking wolf in front of me. It's a troll. I'm gonna get trolled, mate. I'm gonna get absolutely trolled. Here's what you're doing 360 on me, brah. Got trolled. Get wrecked. Get erect. This place should have had like bandits living in it, right? Like it hasn't been around for a couple 100 years, right? I would expect this place, the windows to be shattered, maybe some bandits living out here. You know, they haven't got inside the inner sanctum yet, but just partying up an old church, you know, getting on all the ale and shit. Like that makes more sense. Yeah, I need AI to make their stories, and people enjoy them. I enjoy making them. It's for me. I had an idea to share a story that I thought would feel like a show, like Game of Thrones about all the incest. Definitely not Michael Bay style. I work with what I can do, essentially. I use my brain to work things around, to do what I can do, with the skills I have. I still consider that I can't live life stories. I can't. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't go to the movies to sit down and watch my shit. Like, sometimes I'll have, like, a drama episode where, like, they're just, like, talking about their feelings for, like, 45 minutes. There were times where, like, I had to pull off, like, a combat scene where, like, people got hurt or something like that. Because it made no bloody sense. Where's it telling me to go? Should we go upstairs, I think? What are you fucking doing, you prick, Quest? Priory. And I don't even know how to make this. Like, I just improvise everything I do. Don't tell me to go back inside, you prick. What in the shit? Where are you telling me to go, bro? Quest. Now that I've recovered the helm, I should proceed to the Priory of the Nine to see if it still holds cruise. Alright, this is wigging the fuck out. Yeah, like, my challenge is to, like, can I tell the story and keep it relevant, or do I just, like, now, a lot of people that do this stuff, they get paid for it, they'll make it such a good story and they'll fucking drop the ball, like, the end of Game of Thrones, for example, or Star Wars, or these people have such great opportunities and they're gonna mess it up. It's like, can I not mess it up, you know?
By the strength and guidance of the Nine, who comes before us upon this sacred ground, seeking the cuirass of the divine Crusader? Step forward, no unworthy soul shall lay hands upon this sacred artifact without the leave of the Knights of the Nine.
I'll fight. Oh, hey, dog shot from behind, my friend. Dog shot. That's not very knightly, you know? Piss weak. Piss weak. Who won? Oh my god.
Sir Gregory, you are defeated. Sir Casimir, step forward.
Got my first critic the other day. He's like, I saw the channel the other day, and then I saw it was like, we sit down and like go to the movies for this. She fought her first boss and she conquered it pretty easily. I was like, you know what? Probably not, but boss fights in Skyrim aren't that great, and I'm not a boss fighter creator maker dude. I mean, there's only two that I can really think of. Three, and two of them are DLC. Like, the only boss fight I can actually think with actual like boss fight mechanics has to be the Caller from the Fellowship Keep for the Mage's Guild questline.
Ralphus.
The other two are obviously Dawnguard and Dragonborn related, with Mirak and Harkon. I mean, no one wants to watch me play Skyrim, like where I fight off a boss and die a million times and pop up a million potions. It's going to be story orientated.
Let the challenge continue.
And Minerva's a boss ass bitch, honestly.
Come forward and prove yourself.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Tricked me. Oh my god, my bad. Oh, that noise is gonna annoy me.
You have overcome half of us, and
He's
yet
game
you
so
remain
far.
standing. Perhaps
Unless he dies, because it could take another 20 years to finish
test
it.
your true metal. Yeah!
Piss weak.
You show a fury of faith that I have not
I
seen.
would plan on using his
centuries.
voice if I ever do a Sky
But now
Oblivion
you
series,
face
because
Sir
this
John.
Crusader, right? I'm playing him because he becomes a mad god, and it's the same voice actor. And Pedernal was known for his madness, which eventually passes on to you as a sort of a madling. That eventually becomes the Prince of Madness. I mean, the story of Oblivion is the character of madness.
Show the challenger the ferocity of the North. Here!
I can land a hit, my friend. My God. There you go. Oh, what the fuck? Ricochet.
You have stood against the Knights of the Nine and lived. However, the final test is upon you. Ready yourself, Sir Knight, and face me!
I rest my case. Catch that, fella. Go watch that other episode, okay? I know you haven't watched it yet, you
Sir
bastard.
Knight, in 300 years, none have stood against us and lived.
Nice. That's not artwork.
Step forward and claim what is yours by right. May your faith be true.
Nice. Very nice. Wait, what is my quest here? Is there a moment to speak to one of them? Yeah, go talk to him.
By the Nine, I've not seen such strength. Could you be... No,
I'm
you
the same.
cannot.
I love Oblivion. It's
You
my
are simply
favourite
a
Elder
noble
Scrolls
knight.
game, but Skyrim is the game for me. It's just a game. I've been playing this since it came out in 2011. I was 17 years old. I just finished high school, and this came out. So you can imagine what I was doing. Instead of going out doing, causing a muck, I was playing Skyrim. And I guess all this time playing Skyrim, I figured out how to make a story out of it with multiple different characters that all make it fit and work and feel like an actual story rather than a game.
You completed the quest that I could not. I'm glad that my death at least served to lead you here, as I had hoped. The original Order of the Nine was founded with the intention of saving
Whatever.
one of the might. Walk with the Nine, Sir Knight.
I know where you may find the gauntlets of the Crusader, for I was the one who lost them. Though many know where they... Would you listen to my...
Yeah, but we're going to skip through that crap.
Yeah. You must... May the Nine guide your way.
You have my tribute, Sir Knight. In 300 years, none have passed, but for the first...
Absolutely. I mean, Skyrim is... It's got the modding freedom that I think is just perfect for me. I mean, of the story that I make, it has the mods that I need to make it all. I mean, it just feels like every mod that I need to play Skyrim the way that I want is there. That's what it just feels like for me. And plus, you've got mods like are coming out like for Sky Oblivion, which I'm able to play Oblivion in Skyrim, plus the 14, 15, 16 years of modding in the background. Amazing. And then Skywind, I mean, I get to experience that the first time with actual voice actors and a modern Elder Scrolls combat system and graphics, which is awesome. And then, of course, projects like Beyond Skyrim, which allows us to travel out of Skyrim and continue the story on.
I was at the... Below the chapel, you... This is what I... If you... Go with virtue.
If you are true to the teachings of Julianus, it may be... Sir Ralbus quested for the mace. Though we went up... The shield, Sir Ralbus, he stayed in the... It lie, believe... May the Nine guide you...
I am at your service. In matters of faith, one cannot be bogged down in the affairs of this world. Sir Henrik was... Walk with the Nine.
Greetings, Sir Knight. Sir Casimir. Complacent. Go with virtue.
I wish to see you succeed do you wish to learn? I cannot tell you exactly how to find the boot. West of the Imperial. Go with virtue.
How may I serve you? The gauntlets will... May the 9 guide your way.
Alright, boots first, because they're rather important. Nature's Fury, that's the one. Yeah, Skyrim is it's you know, like even playing this. Oh wait, fuck off. Pro to the 9. Even playing this, I look at the at the night time, look at Orient Sky, and I'm like, oh, God, I miss it. Even playing Elder Scrolls Online, which when I'm done this, I'm gonna re-download that and play that one. And going back to like Solitude and looking around, you're like, holy shit! I still I'm in Skyrim, but I still miss Skyrim. You know what I hope for would be on Skyrim, that we come back to this place, but it's like fortified. Like there's like big ass walls around it, and there's like barracks and stuff, but they've all been destroyed because the Knights of the Nine got absolutely ripped apart with the Dominion crossing the border from Valenwood. These guys would have been like the first guys that fell. And if you like the Knights of the Nine, I'm not too sure if you've got there yet. I don't think you have. No, you haven't. But you will meet a Knights of the Nine character later on in the story. That's the sort of jam. Oh, that's right, my horse died, didn't it? Fuck. I was on my phone and my horse come off a fucking cliff. Yeah, very much so. Skyrim feels a lot more... I don't know, like you look at this game, it's beautiful. It's Cyrodiil. I mean, like obviously when Oblivion comes out, it's going to be just God tier. Right? Oblivion in Skyrim. It's going to be wild. And I think that will be the #1 thing people go to when they, you know, when people play Skyrim in the future. It's going to be to play Oblivion. It's not going to be to play Skyrim. Especially a lot of us. I mean, to run around Cyrodiil in Skyrim's engine, it's just, it's unimaginable, but so, like, brings you so much joy thinking about it. It's like the best game they made, in my opinion. I've obviously never played Morrowind, and that's considered one of their best games ever made. Oh, what the? You know, then mixed with their best built game, which is their last Elder Scrolls game. Now, is it funny that I have to run to the boots of the Crusader? Because my horse died, so I actually got to do cardio on my legs to get the boots of the Crusader. It's just iconic. If I ever tell a Oblivion story, I'll have my horse die before that, so I got to run to the, you know, test of faith. I actually really liked it, eh, man? Like, I was so excited to pick it. I can still remember the day. And, like, my favourite race is the Imperials. I got home and I'm reading the back of it. You know, talking to my brothers at the time, his missus at the time. I'm just reading the back of it about becoming an Imperial, you know, because you had to buy a special edition of the game, because the Imperial race wasn't playable unless you owned a certain edition, because it was part of none of the alliances, and I was like, fuck, I was so eager. And then I obviously played the pack because of Skyrim. I just fell on that sort of thing. No one wanted, like, I didn't want to play the Old Merry Dominion because fuck the elves, you know? Or the Bretons, because I don't like Bretons. They're just little humans that annoy me, you know? Little magically humans. Which got me in trouble once in a comment, eh? Some dude lost his shit in one of my videos that I called Bretons elite little magical French humans. And he cracked the shits and called me a racist. I'm like, bro, I'm white. Bretons are white. Fuck you. Yeah, I'm really excited for Beyond Skyrim, obviously, because it's gonna like Skyrim is already immortal, but it's like vampire immortal. It can still die, you know. It can catch flames and turn to ash, but once it becomes Daedra immortal, right?
So I've heard.
That's godly immortal.
Bye.
That's Daedra immortal.
Today's your lucky day, so let's hear it.
It's
What brings
forever.
you to the altar of Kinnereth, my child?
Here for some thongs, love.
You would seek the holy relic Kinnereth has bestowed upon the world. Then you must prove yourself worthy. Kinnereth's creations guard her relic, and you must pass the test before you may be granted the boots.
I love that, the N word, you know? You know, you go, you filthy noir. Yeah, it's just like, bitch ass N-word. I love those conversations. Where like we get the N word passed for the Morrowinds, and they are the Dark Elves. They are the black people. Oh no, well you got the red guys, but they're the black people of the elves, and they're running around calling people N-wars. You know, it's like, and especially there's a hard art in it. You N-war, you know, it's just poetic.
I cannot say what it will be, for I do not know. Kinnereth herself will decide in what manner you shall be tested. All I can do is direct you to the... Not far from here, I warn... No.
Oh my god, my bad. I was trying to murder you.
You return to... You have been in the chapel of Kinnereth from the moment you stepped outdoors. We gather here to pay tribute to all of the...
Talking about this, I've made Khan a very important figure in my story, you know, for Skyrim, because, I mean, High Hrothgar, they're not worshippers of a dragon. High Hrothgar is actually a temple to Kinnereth. That's why it's so high up in the sky. And Bethesda really forgot to sell that, because there's I think there's a Talos statue. I don't know, that could be a mod. But High Hrothgar is a temple of worship to Kinnereth. And so I made sure climb, because, like, in my story, I'll have Ragni, like, you'll see this later on, she'll kneel down and meditate and listen to the winds. You know, like you go to the Greybeards, you ask them to find a word of power for you. I dodge that dumb shit, and I'll just, like, have her kneel down and close her eyes and, like, listen to the wind, and kind will speak to her and let her know where the closest word of power is. Sometimes. So Kai's a very important figure in the Skyrim story. Like, the dragon was like the daughter of Kain or some stuff like that.
May Kinnereth guide you.
Why is it so bloody far away, mate? No, it's definitely not that.
You return?
Yes.
You would... Kinnereth... I cannot... All I... Indeed. You would do well... Then proceed direct. Good luck.
That's
May
what she told me to
Kinnereth
fuck
guide
off.
you.
Must fear and respect, so I must hold my shield and not beat the dead with my blade. Or whatever you want to call it. I've got too many ideas in my head, right, for the storytelling. I put way too many details in it. You probably already come through so many that you haven't realised, and you probably won't realise. It's not the fun of the story, you know, put the little details in. The little details always add up in a story. It's always the juicy stuff. Like, even now I think about the Crusader story. Because when you finally get to the first character, you'll know that she's rather important. She's very important, especially to the Oblivion story. What the shit? Is this guy in slow-mo or something? Ooh, hungry, my friend. Yeah, some nice green mouth you got right there. Very nice. trade your boots. I'll trade you. There you go, have my boots. And nice and blue. Whatever. So there's a lot of stuff in there. It's kind of like you probably won't see it until later on, because obviously I'm the one creating it, so it goes through my head pretty thick. And you'll see things that might remind you of certain things. You might see a returning character here or there. And when I was starting up, the story will get a bit of time, although it'll sound better, because I didn't know that the program I used to make these stories actually muted half the friggin' sound. So in the early days, I didn't know that. So like it'll sound half of what it is naturally now. But we'll get better, hopefully. Because at the very start of the story, right, I said to myself, I need to start. I need somewhere to start. I need somewhere to end. And that's obviously Skyrim's story, and I wanted it to be like a prequel and a sequel to both Oblivion and Skyrim. But I knew the end of it's obviously going to be... The end of the Dragonborn story would be the fight with Elduin. But I knew, because I watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I really liked the idea of like the team travelling around the world and learning the new powers and learning how the world works. And I really wanted to take that aspect into the Dragonborn and give her a team of people and have her travel the world and learn words of power. So it's not just like she does a couple of quests and she goes and fights Elduin. She needs to gain her strength to fight the World Eater, and so she travels around the world learning words of power, and things will happen in between there that will stop them or block them or send them in a different direction and things like that, which make the story feel a lot more alive and a lot more lived in. And it's all impulse. It's all impulse, so I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing when I'm doing these stories. It just, whatever happens, happens. And that kind of makes the story feel a lot more alive, in a sense, where it's not completely planned, because like life, you have a plan and it decides to slap you in the face with a big 10-foot long schlong, and you got to either revert and retreat or change your plans. And that's what happens. I mean, Skyrim's very sandbox, especially the Dragonborn. I don't know if you've watched her become the Dragonborn yet, but how she does it, I didn't even plan. I mean, I did plan it because I wanted to block the Dawnguard questline, send her on a different path, but I didn't think of the implications of it. And I don't even want to talk about it, but it makes sense for the game, The Elder Scrolls Skyrim. A game about dragons and Elder Scrolls and things like that. And you'll spot that when it happens. I didn't even know it fucking happened when it happened. I had no idea. I was in the shower maybe a few months later and I was like, holy fuck, that's so cool! A lot of my terrible ideas come from the shower or punching the boxing bag. I've got ADHD, bro. I don't write anything down. I write things down on a text, like a text document, to remember things people have said, because I'll forget that shit. I already have. So I'll write down like, this person knows that, this person knows that, because I will forget these small things. Because I've done this shit for 3 years, and there's a lot of story in between these characters that you'll come to meet, and I might forget to say something, so I've got to jot that down. But the story just lives in my head, and it feels a lot more alive for me playing it. Why am I running? What the shit? Why am I running? Oh my god. It feels a lot more alive for me if I play it like I would life. So it's completely just unknown. It's just a walk. You know, you go in a direction, you don't know where it's going to take you.
Hello?
G'day. That's who's there. Don't chase me now. I'll kill him with the door. And like that's how I have fun doing the story. I improvise. Can't get spoiling on my shit either. So do not join my Discord yet. Until you've done. Because I will say shit that I shouldn't. Staff of Silence. How stupid is that? If it worked on me, everyone would fucking... Well, I want to kill you, but I don't want to do it yet. Dialogue. Well, that's another thing I need to get to. Dialogue too. So like, I'm not a modder in the sense where I know how to create scenes. like have NPCs talk to each other, or set up things like that in the creation kit. I have no idea. So I knew I had to do that one day, to have these characters all come together and talk to each other, because it wouldn't feel like a story if they couldn't. So I'm going to go kill that dude, I guess. So I had to figure out how I was going to have these guys talk to each other without the skills necessary to have them talk to each other. So I did it a bit more like a comic book, where like I take a screenshot with like the emotions and the facial animations and all that sort of stuff, and they talk to each other through like in a comic book sense, where it's just like it's a screenshot, and screenshots keep changing on the emotions and stuff. I also realised that Skyrim and most Bethesda games have very stupid ways to talk to people, right? So communication, camera locks onto their face, they talk to you, and their facial expression might change depending on the conversation. But that's not how real facial expressions actually work. I mean, say you're guilty, right, and you're feeling sorry, and you're talking to someone, you won't look them in the eyes. You'll look down to your right, and you'll kind of point your head off in a sort of pivotal angle. Or you're angry, you'll stare them right in the fucking face. So if you're pondering, you kind of tilted your head to the left or the right, and you're looking up diagonally. Kind of things like that, which Skyrim does not have when it comes to emotions in the face. And I thought, doing the screenshots, I could have that where the emotions, they might be still, they don't move, you just see the lips move. I could probably do that with AI now these days. I don't want to change things though. But you get to see the emotion of the characters. Well, it feels like a comic book. And anyone that's read a comic book, you're hearing the text of speech in that character's voice, and you're seeing it move in your brain. It's a lovely thing about comic books. I'm not even a big comic book fan. And another thing, I've never read a book. Unless it was like for school, when I was like in primary school. I don't like reading books. I just like watching and hearing. So if I ever go blind, it's nice. It's lights out for me. Can you get the joke right there? Lights
Who's
out.
there?
Me.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
We call that Avada Kedavra. But I don't think you're at that stage yet. I mean, the first time I do it is when scenes of characters is when Ragni, Stormcloak, and the Imperial character go up to High Hrothgar. But you got some time to get there first. Conjurer's Note. The shield is here, we know this, and yet we have not found it. Oh, it's the hunter for the shield too, eh? I wonder if this is a quest added. I wonder if this is a quest added dungeon or if it's a previous dungeon. I sense a trap. I sense something icky. Nah, oh my god. So, yeah, so you followed Ragnar's story up to before she becomes Dragonborn. There is a playlist that I have, it's the main playlist, Elder Scrolls Skyrim, and I think I'll put that in order to where it makes sense. So it starts off with the chapters, and then it goes into the episodes. The first, I guess you could say the first season's 20 episodes is Journeys of the Dragonborn, and the second season is the new one I'm doing, Paths of the Doom Driven. But I think it goes episodes and then the last chapter, so chapter 53. I've done this thing twice, so there is an old chapter 53. You can actually watch that one because it doesn't spoil anything the new one, because I had to redo it because I found it blew my mind when I discovered it. But chapter 53 was what I did before I moved on to the Dragonborn's Journeys, or the DLC for Dawnguard. That's the old one at least. But the new one, it's kind of put in place so hopefully you watch it either with episode 20 or before episode 20. But when you finally get to it, right? When you finally get to episode 20 of the Journeys of the Dragonborn, watch that first, and then watch chapter 53. I think I put them in order where that's the way it's meant to be, but it'll be so much better because there's two character stories playing within each other, but from opposite angles, and I think you'll really like it. A big spoiler happens at the end of the journey of the Dragon Ball, letting you know what kind of happens to someone, but it's like then you get to see it from the other character's perspective, and it's like holy shit. And you know, it's the character. It came to life when I discovered that out. Like it was awesome. I don't want to spoil it. I want to spoil it, but I'm just going to shut my mouth right now. Have a good one, bro. See you in another one. Where is this? I get the shield and I'm going to bugger off myself if it's 3 AM in the morning. What the fudge? Magic? Clairvoyance? Oh yeah. Oh, no. That makes sense. That one there. Prison, eh? A prison. I love that. Yeah. He's just so excited to murder somebody. Actually, make tea on you.
Open the gate, please! I must get out of here! Thank you for rescuing me. I've lost track of how long they've held... I've been held prisoner by these scoundrels for the longest time. They want to know how to reach the shield, and believed I would help them. When I refused, they locked me here. I am Sir Thedred. I came here seeking the shield of the Crusade. I can't go with you if that's what you mean. You'll have to go on. Before finding this place, I learned a bit about those who created it. It's designed to keep the shield hidden and safe. Phrase kept coming up in the writings I found. When the eyes of the Guardians are upon you, Julianos will show you fate. I'm not sure how.
Anybody to murder? Oh, yes, there is. Just one more, sir, please. Just one more. Can't say no to a big door.
To arms! To arms!
What was that sort of thing? That was just like a twirly little stabby thing. Damn it, wrong. That's bad. Nuka-Cola that, my friend. It actually bloody hurt. G'day, g'day. My name is the Crusader. Oh yeah, absolutely knocked flat, my friend.
Die, Imperial!
Get absolutely wrecked, my friend. Alright, Eyes of the Guardian. Rude. No one figured this out, they're fucking idiots. Very nice. Right, give me my shield. Okay, I need my last final piece to smack someone in the face with. Right, then readable material. Don't remember this. Alright, there we go. Right, is there like any friggin' I have a book or something in here that I should have read. Nah, not that one. Something I'm missing here. I do not have knowledge of. Not that one. My god. That appears it was that one. Wait, no. That's oh, there's the close. Don't know that one. It's a goblet. This thing right here, I take it. Must take one out, I guess. Sword. See what these little bastards all go. Yeah, there we go. There's one. Here's a book. It's a helmet. Luck of the gods. Oh man, which one was this in? I don't remember. Remember, like a goldfish. Wasn't that one. I don't remember this one either. Fuck. I think it is this one. This one right here. Pretty sure it was this one. Yep. Or just sword. I'll Google it. Done them all yet? Only a couple more left. 3. And mine. Not so that one. Legendary. I can chamber up the chamber up the chamber. Look at it. It's beautiful. Potions and... oh well, made shit. Righty-o, the shield is thine. The next thing I'll probably go for is the Goddess, I think, but that's a lot of quest running around bullshit. You know? So, that'll be another day, because it's 3 AM in the morning, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this little night. Don't know what I'll do next, no idea, but I will eventually. Anyway, cheers for